Hey everybody, it's Vam, and I'm back with a new series. I know when I kind of look up videos on different tips and tricks of playing different classes, and especially with the new expansion and new talents and such like that. I go to YouTube, right? We all go to YouTube. What I usually end up finding are videos of here's your rotation, here's what your spells do, and then they show you the rotation on a practice dummy or in a controlled environment, right, where they can show you everything, which are great because you need to be able to see that stuff. But I often find like I want to see what it looks like in game as you're playing, and maybe kind of walk through why you did things you did, why you didn't do things you did, or what you could have done better to maybe save a life in this case, since I'm a healer this season. So that's kind of what I want to do with this series. Is each week I want to pick a dungeon that we've run, and just kind of walk through it, see where I did well, see where I didn't do well, see where I could have done better. And then, in the hopes of one, to not only make myself a better player by reviewing some of these videos, but by two, maybe it'll help somebody out there who's looking for an actual kind of walkthrough of what's happening and why we did those things. So, all right, so we'll just go ahead and get into it. This is a +2 Siege of Boralus. I believe this was my first one of the season. It's either first or second. So now starting off, we did not time it. Unfortunately, we were really close, but we didn't time it. And hopefully I can really see why we did not time it here. So we kind of get going. Now, the first pulls, I usually will not do a whole lot of damage, and that's on purpose, just because I like to see what the group can do. Let's pause it right there. Already the tank is kind of confused. He doesn't know which way to go. He's like, do I go this way? No, let's go up this way. And to be honest, it's the first time running through Heroics and Mythic Zeros that I've seen anybody go up this way. We usually kind of will take this route along here and then come up this way and up. So I've never seen anybody who's gone up and around this way yet. So I was like, okay, all right, maybe he has a different strat. Maybe he knows what he's doing. Let's find out. So anyhow, first pulls, I usually don't do a whole lot of damage just because I want to see where the healing is at, see what the players are capable of. Just to kind of get a feel for what's going on. And, these first ones I hate with that pull in and the damn AoE around them, that whirlwind, it's just horrible. So kind of starting off, I see my premonition is still on my cooldown. I need to be better at doing that because, we always start off with Prayer of Mending, right? We keep that up 100%, or we try to keep that up 100% of the time. So I should start off with that so I can just start popping these Prayer of Mendings right away. I think it was right about here that I actually noticed I don't have it up, or I didn't use it, so I'm waiting for it to come back up, which, as you can see, it is up now, so I went ahead and popped it, so that way I can get out these Prayer of Mendings on as many people as possible, but they are just being taken off just as quick. It's kind of standard healing, pull in, get out. What I also realized going through this a couple times now is that when it pulls in, I don't need to hit my Angelic Feather to get out of there. I have time, and I don't need to run this far back. I can probably, cut back here a little bit to help save me some time. So I'm just doing flash heals, flash heals, using my Light Weaver to kind of weave back and forth between the two. Already used one of each of my Holy Words. Have not used my Chastise or my Holy Fire yet. Like I said, I don't really do focus on damage too much on the first pull. I just want to see where everybody is at. Also haven't PI'd anybody, which I should have PI'd already. So I ended up PI'ing the Hunter. PI'ing the Hunter, just because I have a soft spot for Hunters. I used the main one. So, and going off, starting, I'm not sure exactly who's got what. So here we go. We get pulled in again, run out. Now we've got these on the ground. I did not need to run. I mean, look where everybody is at. Everybody's right here. I did not need to run all the way this far back. That was not needed. So now I'm facing a wall. It's a very nice wall. Looks great. But by doing that, running this far back, I kind of cut myself off with this lava pool on the ground. Death Knight's getting super low here, so I'm trying to run up and get some healing on him. I should have used my overheal right now. I should have used my second set of premonition, or at least Serenity him. So that way, could have got him back up really close, but he ends up doing really well. Doing all right. Get out of the way at AoEs. Now this rogue here, he ends up dying. And where is he? He is in here somewhere. Let's see, he just got nailed. Let's look at the mini map. Where is he on the mini map? Can't really see that. But he just got hit there. Kind of going back. Could I have saved him? Let me see. When he was about here. Let me see. I hit him with a heal, and right before that heal hit him, he was dead. So if I had hit him with a Serenity, I might have been able to save him. Or if I had shielded him, possibly. I don't even know where it killed him there. So you get another lava pool on the ground, just trying to keep everybody up. I don't know about you guys, but I'm noticing healing is just much more intense this season. I mean, this is just the first pull of a dungeon, and I am non-stop healing, right? I haven't had a chance. Maybe right here, but we're just finished. But, we still have this wave shaper up here. I possibly could have started a Prayer of Mending, keep that going out. Rebuff Holy Word. Or rebuff the stamina buff. Everybody, listen, guys, if you don't know by now, I'm horrible at remembering these spell names and everything else. So you'll have to forgive me if I stumble upon that stuff. You know what I mean? The thingy that goes on everybody, that gives everybody extra stamina. Power Word, Fortitude. You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so we move on to the second pull. Doing okay on mana still. More of these guys that pull in, which I just absolutely hate. Going to hit them with a Sanctify, kind of get everybody topped up a little bit. Still holding on to my Premonition. Once I get past the first cooldown reduction, I'd like to hold on to these, because this overhealing is pretty powerful when used correctly, and I'd like to hold on to it if need be. And I'm finding out that I need to use them more often on just trash pulls, because we are sometimes just getting absolutely nailed with trash pulls. So run in again. I don't need to run this far out. All right, we go through. We are sitting at 1 death still, which is not great, but it's all right. And that was because of Rogue. We don't know where it killed him. The new affix comes out. Okay, we're dealing with that. Still hit everybody up pretty well. All right. Done with this pull. I'm at 58% mana. 3 people are just above halfway health. You think we'd stop for just a second to let me get caught up? Nope. To them too. We can just burn through these, right? We don't need to stop. So we come down the steps. We pull in all these guys, which is great. Okay, hit a Sanctify on the ground. I got lucky there. Did you see that? You see that frontal went out. I should have been in that. So I don't know if they stopped them. I don't think they did, but man, that was close. All right, keeping everybody healed up. I did hit my overheal. That's why I'm just healing myself to kind of get everybody up. Which is really, I love this overheal for that. It's really good, especially if you can start weaving in. You notice I use both of my Sanctifies to really pop the healing on myself, so that way that overheal just hits everybody, which is really cool. I do like that. Got the Serenity going, just regular flash healing. Flash heal, flash heal. I find myself just constantly flash healing. This guy hasn't really used any defensives yet that I've seen. Hit that Sanctify is available. I've got 1 Serenity here, and just normal healing. Usually normal healing, heals, flash heals, Serenities, Sanctifies. We can get everybody topped off without having to do a whole lot of fancy schmancy stuff. Keep my Prayer of Mendings going, and we should be fine. And now here we go. See, they're already running off, right? I'm at 40% mana. 2 people are at just above half health. Why didn't they stop? They should have slowed down a bit. All right, so they go running off into the next pack, and now I'm trying to get caught up. By the time I get in there, all right, we're still doing okay. Hit my Prayer of Mending, keep that going. Sanctify. Hunter's low. You should have seen we had this group kind of coming in over here, and I think we end up pulling them. Yeah, we end up pulling them. And then we've got this bomber back here that's coming in. So we're in a world of pain right now. You got this guy. Doesn't he do one of these guys does to pull in? All right, so I'm just hitting my heals, flash heals. Pulls us in right on top of that, which is not good. Rogue looking really low. Could have used a Serenity on him. Probably should have. Let me see. Does he end up dying? Yeah, he ends up dying. I should have used a Serenity on him right there to keep him up. I should have gone ahead and hit. Where did I use my shield? Let's see. Where did I pop that at? All right, right in here. I was like, okay. Once I saw these guys come, I'm like, all right, we're in trouble. So I hit that, and I actually shielded the DK. Probably wasn't the best. Now I'm thinking about it. I should probably use this shield on some of the squishier classes, so to speak. So the Rogue or Hunter probably should have been my number 1 and 2 to be able to do that with. Well, anyway, he pulls us in. And then the Rogue. He just gets caught in it. I think he gets caught in that ground effect right there. He just ends up not doing too well. All right, now, whoa, the Hunter ended up dying here. Where's the Hunter? All right, he's right here. Let's keep an eye on him and see what happens. He's running out. Where is he? He's here. He gets pulled in. We get stunned. Couldn't move. Yeah, that'll do it every time. When you get stunned, it's just pretty nasty. So they both res. He's getting low. Should have popped my premonition again. So that way I could have used shield, overhealing, and the cooldown reduction, but I didn't. See that little freeze up? I got to get much better at that, right? Whereas like, okay, now I'm just trying to take in the situation and go, all right, we're pretty screwed right now. We got 2 people down. I'm super low on health. Tank is super low on health. Death Knight's not doing too great, so I just kind of freeze. That's something that I'll get better at. It's like, whew, that was really close. I do not have any Sanctifies left. I have 1 Serenity, but honestly, that's not going to do a lot. And the tank goes down. I could have popped this to potentially save us, but man, we had a lot going on. I mean, there was a lot there. Anywho, res. We get coming back up here. We get back up to here. And now, I don't know what this Rogue was doing. He was trying to shroud us past. I don't understand that. Is that something we should be doing, is shrouding past these? But it didn't last long. We have to end up doing them anyway. And we ended up pulling them. So I'm not quite sure what was going on there. All right, Sanctified to get everybody, or yeah, Sanctified to get everybody topped up here real quick. Hitting with the heals, the flash heals. Get out of the way. There we go. All right, and as of right now, we are sitting at 6 deaths. Not a good start when technically this is only the 3rd pull of the dungeon. I mean, just look at this damage going out. For this is a +2. And we are just getting hornswoggled here. I still haven't popped my premonition, which I need to. I don't have a whole lot. I do have my Guardian Spirit left. And again, I'd like to save those for use with the overheal, because in case you guys don't know, if you get that Guardian Spirit, you get that plus 60% healing for that brief amount of time. You use that on the overheal and just burn healing into yourself. It's just a super overpowered kind of AoE heal. As long as you're okay and you don't have to move and you don't have to get out of the way. And now we got these guys coming back again. We didn't learn from the last time. All right, so we ended up pulling them in again, but I think this time we're doing a little bit better. Again, just healing, flash healing. Front, so much movement. Holy Priest is not great for movement. And that's something that I need to get better at, is just slight movements. Like, see, I didn't need to run all the way to hell over to here. Right? That was a lot of dead time that I could have stopped. And just healing, flash healing. I have none of my holy words. Everything is on cooldown. Again, I still haven't popped my premonition. I am horrible at this, which is why I'm almost thinking of switching over to Archon. Just because I'm so bad at popping these. I'm getting better at it, but all right, now my holy is locked. Look at all these people. Man, these are all hurting. I'm hurting. Everybody's hurting. Luckily, we've only got 2 people left. So what do? I'm like, yeah, let's try to save the low guy. And how did we pull in those 2 guys? Oh my heavens. All right, get out of there. This was rough. This was a rough pull, and we just kept doing it. But I think we kind of stabilized at this point, for the most part. I should learn not to stand between the mobs and any ground effects, so that way when he does that pull in, he doesn't drag me through it. Again, that's something I got to get better at. I keep prayer of mending up, and then now just healing. I have 2 things to heal. There we go. Now I use 1 flash heal. I oftentimes will just get in a cycle of just hitting flash heal, flash heal, flash heal, remembering that I have 2, or not remembering that I have 2 heals. So again, that's something that I need to get better at, is not only using my premonitions, but using my heals interwoven with, light weaving with the flash heals. Again, you think we just went through all of that? I'm pretty low on mana. We're going to stop? Nope. We're just going to pull right into the next one. Man, I love it when these tanks just do not care about healer mana. All right, so I hate this little area. In case you guys don't know, if you're standing here, they are standing here, it's a line of sight issue. You can't see them. So you got to get, it's like either everybody has to get down here, or we stay up here, or we off this. It's just such a pain. A little handrail on some steps shouldn't keep me from being able to see. Just tons of damage going out again. Look at this. Nobody's really popping defensives or pop. It's now we pulled in these guys. Was it me that pulled those in? Let me see. Come in here. I don't think so, because we've got the hunter over here. Yep, it was the hunter. He pulled all those guys in. All right, now we're hurting again. Going out, hit a sanctify. Trying to get everybody topped off. Still haven't used my premonition. And I have 2 serenities left. At this point, this is what I should do. I should serenity him, serenity the rogue to get him back up, and serenity myself to get back up. And then pop my premonition. Let's see, do I do any of that? Nope, I stood back. Ran too far away. Yep, still have 2 heals. Still have my premonition. Still have both sanctifies. Or serenities. We somehow managed to survive that. I don't know how. Pulled in again. Now it's starting to really run out of room. There we go. Now I use the sanctify on my, or serenity on myself. See, I get those 2 mixed up. Serenity, sanctify all the time. I'm just trying to chug out healing. I didn't. When did I end up using my premonition there? Let's see. Let's go back a little bit to right there. As we were all kind of low, we're scrambling, we're running out of space, so I popped it. But I'm individually healing. Why am I individually healing? Now I try to heal myself up to kind of get this group heal up. Did I use Guardian Spirits? No, I did not. I must have. When did I use that earlier? When did I have it available? There. We had it available here. When did I hit Guardian Spirit on somebody? There we go. I tried to save the rogue. Did it work? I think it worked. Or it ran. No, it worked. Okay. So that was a good use of it. He might have ended up dying. He didn't take any more damage, so I probably didn't need to do that. So let's go. Popped in here. Let's just start over healing myself. And now my cooldown. I need to instantly hit that cooldown again once I'm back to the top of the cycle. Or at least when my prayer of mending is up. I mean, if you guys find a better use for it, let me know. But I always just use it on prayer of mending so that way I can get those out to a lot of people as quickly as possible. Boom, hit my fear. No, I didn't even hit my fear. I think I don't know who got rid of those. All right, so he's charging right in. I'm only at 60% mana. All right, I guess we don't need it. This fight's not too bad if you know the mechanics of getting out of the way and running the boss through the bombs. All right, so he goes out. He doesn't do a lot of damage. You just got to watch where these bombs come in. All right, so he's fixated on this guy, and he's doing the right thing. He's staying away. What he should be doing is running towards some of these bombs, so that way you can run the boss to him. So he does. He finds this bomb back here. This is where he kind of pulls us in, which sucked because he pulled him in right through that bomb. So now we got to get behind this one, which we do. All right, not bad. Good. He's stunned. Okay. All right, we're not doing bad. I have 1 serenity. I still have my overheal. Haven't haven't had to use it yet because nobody said the damage is not bad on this fight. It's just, it's mostly one shots. All right, see, I have somebody on me and I fade to get him off. Trying to stay close, but not too close, because once he fixates on you and he's got that speed buff going, man, he's tough. All right, so we handled that one pretty well. Not too bad. Started with 60% mana, down to 35. All right, see, like I said, the damage, he's an easy boss. All right, so let me see. We come up here, we take... Instantly just... this rogue, man, he just... Oof. I don't know what his item level was. Let me see. So he insta-dies. Could we have saved him? So I got really low. I have 1 Serenity, 2 Sanctifies, and my Overheal, and my Guardian Spirit. So I had tons of ways to be able to save him. Did I do any of it? I'm hovering. I'm trying to heal him. I didn't know what damage he was taking, and no, he didn't make it. So, but I no longer have my Guardian. Where did I use my Guardian on? I used my Guardian on a Hunter, thinking he was going down. Yeah. All right, so that was my fault. I could have easily saved him. I still had 1 Serenity. I still had my Overheals. Yeah, I could have saved him. Rogue, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. That was entirely my fault. All right, so now we're sitting at 8 deaths total. Keep my Prayer of Mending going. Got the Instacast. Heals. I love those things, man. Man, when those things proc like one after another, it's free healing, basically. All right, so he comes on me. I don't know why that guy was following me. Did you see that? Wow, the rogue. As soon as he comes on me, I'm trying to get out of there. He's following me. He's like, no, 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 go the other way. Should have shielded myself, but those don't do too much damage. But I do. It does put the dot on you, which can take down some pretty heavy damage. Let me see. I used my Desperate Prayer already, so... But that wasn't bad, because I was 4 health when he did it, so... Alright, we move on. 22%, or 22... Yeah, 22% of mana. Are they going to stop and wait? I'm eating... And they're going. And right into the next pull. Yike! Oh, man, right into the next pull. By the time I get up there... Look, Rogue's already dead. Tank's almost dead. Not a whole lot I can do. You see, I got 1 Sanctify, 2 Serenities, and my Overheal going. Death Knight dies. I don't know. You guys think that one's my fault? I had no mana. I was trying to get mana back. By the time I got up there, 1 was already dead. Second one was really close to being dead. I might have been able to save. Let me see. Could I have saved that Death Knight? Death Knight come. But see, he's pretty full health, so I'm not too concerned. The tank was much lower. Man, he just got nailed with something. What did he get nailed with? Let's see. Who was hitting him? Keep going, keep going. Yikes, he just got crushed. Okay. I really do not like this affix because it puts all these Ascendance tags up here. God, I hate that thing. Anyway, he dies. I don't know if I could have saved him. Let's see. When he was right here, I hit a Sanctify. And in my time I got... Nope. Yeah, No, he just took way too much damage way too fast. Alright, we're now sitting at 10 deaths, and we should be okay here. Alright, so let's move on. Yep, we're okay. Gunfire, man. This gunfire I've been noticing is just fucking mowing people down. Gunfire starts. He's not out of the way. He's not out of the way. Tank's not out of the way. Look, Tank's standing right there. Dude, they're firing right there. You gotta get out of the way. He's like, nope, I got it. Alright, they're safe. Trying to move up. They're shooting again. Still, DK. I don't know where he's running. Look, he's running right down the center. He just don't give a fuck. He's like, I'm gonna do it. I'm invincible. I'm a Death Knight. Yeah, no, can't do that. So we're all hiding. We're safe now. Now it's gonna become unsafe. So let's wait. Now I'm just trying to top people up so that we can get up. As soon as somebody gets up here, they stop. which is the good news. So I'm like, you know what? Nobody else is going to do it. I'm going to run up here. Just tag everybody so people can get in. This artillery spray, I hate this thing. I try to make just minor movements, but keep it away from people. There's 4 of them. So I try to just minor movements. Let me see. So now we're at 12 deaths. Thanks for the gunners. They killed 2 of us. Or if there's nobody behind me, I will just run back and put everything back here. Now we got, just look at this, just massive pull. It's like people aren't geared for this yet. People don't know the mechanics of this stuff yet. It's, yeah, we should not have pulled this much. Oh, where this guy? Oh, it's pets. We're chasing that guy. Alright, let's see. We go through just normal healing. I'm going to try to speed through most of this where nobody dies, and maybe we'll just focus on the deaths to see if there's something I could have done. I don't want this video to be 3 hours long. Get into this part. Let me see. 12. Blah, 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 blah. Still going. Everybody's low. Oh, we're hurting, but we made it. All right. Still sitting at 12 deaths. Still have almost 18 minutes left. Not too bad. We get into this next poll. Yeah, I think we lose a few people here. So, yeah, we run in. Let's see. We run in. I see that there's just a shit ton of folks. So I go ahead and hit my premonition. Bam. So that way and I'm individually healing folks again. Why? I need to be pumping healing into myself and just over healing the crap out of it. I didn't put Guardian Spirit on. This is where it sucks as a holy priest using this premonition. I need to pump healing in myself, and I can't do that while moving. So see, I'm just trying to move just slightly outside the rings, so that way when the next one come down, it overlaps as much as possible. So that way we are not taking up that much of an area with it. All right, but nobody died there, which is good. We got low. All right, nobody died. Last person. All right, coming into this boss. We can talk about them. This boss, again, there's hardly any damage that goes out, so we should be okay. First part is, just kind of normal. She, pulses some damage. It's kind of taking everybody down, but it's not too bad. That's an easy heal. Now, as soon as she pops up there, all these other guys come out. Let's see if I circled around. This cannoneer is the guy that you have to kill. As soon as you kill him, all the artillery stops that you have to dodge. But again, the damage is not bad unless you're standing in something. Damage on these guys is not heavy. You see, most people are not taking any damage. Gotta dodge this frontal, pretty clearly seen, and then plus all this artillery. This stuff takes up a lot of room, so you just gotta find the little gaps that you can be in. He's going through. Yeah, not bad. As soon as you kill this cannoneer, again, find the gap. That's when you can pick up the cannon, shoot it, bring the boss back down. And then just rinses and repeats. So, yeah, this one is not bad. As long as you don't stand in something you are not supposed to be standing in. Kill them down pretty quick. Get to this part, the more guns. They start shooting, and I'm not quite all the way, and they hit me. I could have swore I was safe back here. Maybe not. But everybody else is back here, and they're not taking damage, so I'm just trying to heal everybody up before I release. I know the release point's right back there where that last boss was. So luckily, I don't have too far to go to kind of catch back up to him. Alright, get back up there. Let's just kind of fast forward and get back up here. These banana peels, the AoE, the fear. This is a pretty dangerous spot. Let's see, 13 deaths. That last one was on me. Well, it was me. Going through. Most of the times the damage here is pretty easy. Right? It's not too bad as long as you don't go hit with the fear and as long as you don't stun yourself on the banana peels. And I find myself drinking a lot because I'm just constantly healing. Like right there. Let me see, here it comes. Clip that one just a little bit too close and ended up getting stunned while they take on the next one. But again, it's not too bad. Let's see, it's going to go through. Still no deaths. Still going okay. Just standard at this point. Just standard healing. Did I pop anything here? I did. Let me see. I popped a shield. And what did I put it on? I put it on the rogue. Since the rogue keeps dying, I ended up putting it on the rogue. This guy does his fear. All right, moving on. Narrow hallway until he just got stunned. Banana peels, man. They're horrible. I pulled this buccaneer behind us. I don't know where he even came from. Let's see, where is he? He's right there. Oh, he's hanging up. He got stunned. Didn't see him, didn't care, and just kept on going. Guess he's gonna pull him with the next one, but he's back here and now he's on me. So, and now I'm just, taking it. Trying to get back up here so he can pull aggro. That's the fear. Fear's pretty dangerous. The tank ends up going down here. Hold on. Let's see what happened. Yeah, because he ran forward and it didn't really get fully aggro on him. I'm just taking damage. He's up here. I can't heal him because I'm trying to keep myself alive. He's not healing himself at all. I put down a Sanctify. Try to get some healing. Then, of course, the fear comes out, so we all got to get out of the way. He is just getting hit. Not doing anything. I'm trying, but now I got silenced because his buccaneer's on me. And there's nothing I can do. So he ends up dying. We end up wiping here. I'm still silenced. Still got this guy on me. Now I ran into a banana peel. Yeah, this is like a circus right here. Just look at this pull. Well, those are all those ascendances. All right, so yeah, we end up wiping here. Coming back. We are now at 19 deaths. We still have, though, 10 minutes to go. We've got 2 bosses still. So it's not looking good. Yeah, that guy needs to repair, of course. All right, come back up in here. Because we drag some people back, at least now we can split them up a little bit. So let's see, we end up taking care of them. Moving back up to here. It's like, all right, now we can take on just these guys without all the other guys. This one should be easier. Sanctify. Serenity, Sanctify. Come on, get that prayer of mending out. Come on, get that prayer of mending out. You see it, it's right in front of your face. I'm just trying to do triage here, but I got to get that out because that's passive healing. All right, I popped my overheal, so that's why I was just nailing healing into myself. So did we see that? That was, let me see, where are we at before I popped it? Right here, there's a lot, and I know we just wiped up here, so I'm like, all right, we're not doing that again. Popped healing, topped him off. Now I'm just healing myself. You see, I put Guardian Spirit on me, and that just, just look what it does to these health pools. It just brings them way up because of that overhealing. As long as I'm not taking damage, that overhealing will just get everybody. See, and then right now I should use my cooldown, so that way the next time I hit Prayer of Mending, it's good to go. But I don't. I wait like a dodo bird. All right, we are now at 19 deaths. Let's see. Let's clear through some of this as long as we don't die. 19, still 19. All right, doing okay. Taking a ton of damage, but we're okay. All right. We have not. Did he pull the boss? No, he did not. I was in a run where the tank came in and pulled the boss on this guy without clearing the room. That was not good. And we are way over count. We have hit the enemy forces, so going through, still 19, still keeping everybody alive, and now I'm out of mana because they decide not to stop, so I am completely out of mana. And hopefully they saw that so they will start using their defensive and health pots if they have them. Let me see. Tank is real. This is scary. When I have no mana, we still got 4 mobs to kill. At least. So I hit my apotheosis to get some of my holy words back. Get out of there. I'm gonna pop a shield on myself. Did I? Yep, I did. Alright. I don't know why I wasted that PI right there. I was more watching health bars and not who was still up. I was thinking probably we still had 4 up. I'm like, all right, we got to kill these guys quickly. So I hit the PI on a hunter because he's doing the most DPS, and they were dead. So that was kind of a waste of a PI. But now I have 0 mana. Now I got to sit down and eat. At least they wait for me this time. Finally. Kind of. 50, 60, 70. Nope, they didn't wait fully. Look, tank isn't even full. He was only half health. I'm still trying to get mana, and he's invincible. I think we end up being okay here. 19. Yeah, we end up being just fine here. All right, now onto the third boss. This guy, if you don't know, he does a lot of things, right? So he does a frontal, he does ground swirlies, and then the waves that come in on the side of the room. And there's 2 waves of those waves, so you got to watch for that. So here's the first one, which is the ground AoEs. They target players. So ideally, you guys everybody wants to kind of be grouped up like this, so that way we're putting them both right there. But most of the times it doesn't happen because people just running around like chickens with their damn heads cut off. But we did okay. Ultimately, you want to keep them away from the statue, because this is where you got to go to get rid of, or not get rid of, but clear the wave mechanic once that comes out. And you don't want to be running through these puddles because they do some damage. So again, besides for that, if you're not standing in anything you shouldn't be standing in, the damage here is pretty minimal. Right? So this guy, look, he's standing in this puddle. He ran through this puddle. I don't understand that. Luckily, it's only a 2, and they're not doing too much damage. Let's go back and show the frontal. All right, here he comes. So he's doing this crashing tide, which is a pretty clear frontal. Just get out of the damn way. Pretty simple. All right, so we're going through again. Damage isn't bad. This should be an easy fight. All right, so now the tidal surge comes out. Now there's 2. The first one's here, and I don't know where the second one is. But so it's coming from this direction. We want to hide behind the statue here. And I saw a quick tip from Quasi that if you jump up top here, it actually kind of keeps you a little safe from the ground effects, if there's any around there. So, and I don't know if I had seen that yet. So no, I hadn't at this point. All right, so this one's coming here. Second one's coming in from our left side now. So as soon as this one clears, we have to run over to this side and stay over here. All right, we do the first one. All right, do the second one. Look, nobody's seeing this wave coming. They're all just still standing right there. All right, luckily he doesn't die. That's not going to pass as these keys get higher and higher. But again, as long as you're not standing in stuff you shouldn't be standing in, the damage is not bad here. Go through again. This is what you want to avoid right here. Putting these ground puddles on the statue, because now if a wave comes from this side, we have 0 place to stand without standing in a puddle. Ascension comes out. Great. Get rid of those. All right. He's getting ready to do his tank buster, and he did it. Again, damage, once again, is not bad as long as you're not standing in anything you shouldn't be standing in. All right, does the frontal. Everybody get out of the way. Good. All right, now, see, it's exactly what... It's like the game knew. It's like, oh, you put a bunch of things on the floor here. Guess what? I think there's this tiny little spot here. Nope, see, we're just ticking down damage because we're standing in it. Now this one's coming from the other side. I went the long way around. Luckily, I think the rogue dies right at the end here. No, he doesn't. He lives. We just made that. That was close. Now this next part, you go down this kind of little hallway, and these swirlies, they one-shot, even on the 2. So you cannot touch these at all. And I'm trying to drink my mana. You know, it's not important until we get down there. And let's see if anybody dies. We're still at 19 deaths, so we're not bad. I get caught up in here. And then my dumbass. Yep, that was just... I mistimed it. I thought they had already hit, and I ran right into it. Yep, I'm a genius. And they start... But here's the better part. I'm not there yet, right? They start fighting the boss. I'm not even there. I get clipped by this mechanic like an idiot, and that's entirely my fault, but they're fighting the boss. So, yeah, we should have known. We had 3 minutes left. We probably could have timed this if they had just waited for me for a second. I can't release because they're in combat, and so now we wipe. So now we're up to 24 deaths. All right, this last boss we all know is a pain, right? So you have these 2 of them. And I probably won't explain the mechanics too much, but since it's my first one, I'll do it here. So you have the 2 of them. People want to go and kill this one first. Don't. Kill this one first, because he does the knockback, and the knockback is what kills. Again, the damage is not heavy here, as long as you're not standing in something you shouldn't be, and your healer is dispelling the debuffs that go out on time. But the knockback is what kills, because it knocks you back into an AoE effect, or it knocks you back into the water. And if you're in the water for more than 2 seconds, the shark comes and kills you. Nothing you can do about it. So the knockback is the most dangerous thing. So always kill this guy first, the one that's not holding the person. Let's see, do we end up doing that? No, we don't. So the hunter goes over here. These 3 guys go over here. Yeah, we're doomed already. I can tell you that. Especially as a healer. Think of it from the healer's point of view. I know melees don't care. DPS don't care about movement speeds or moving, or it hurts a healer. All right, so we get the 2 debuffs out. When you see this out, get out of the way of other people if it's not on you, because if we dispel this while somebody else is in that circle, I believe they take a stun, and that's not good, because you're going to start seeing some of the other mechanics come out of all the swirlies and stuff. So if you see this, get away from other people. On this case, it's on the tank. And on the rogue, I'm always going to dispel the rogue first, because the tank can take this damage. It's dot damage, right? 27 seconds. He can take it. So here's the ground effects, the swirlies that they put out. So now I'm waiting. I got 7 seconds. Or no, why did I do that? Oh, why did I dispel the tank? Oh, I don't think I could see him. He was way over there. Yeah, see, he was out of range. So I was just dispel him. I went, fine, I'll come over here and heal him. Until this comes back up. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. And I'm keeping an eye on this. As soon as that's up, I can dispel him. All right, now we got to get out of the way. It's this flipping. Now we're killing. So we killed the other one. Great. But it's this knockback. If we don't kill this guy first, this knockback is just going to kill us every single time. All right, so again, hold on, I didn't see who that went out on. Who the second ones go out on. Went out on the tank and rogue again. So this time I dispel the rogue first. There's a tank. He can eat this damage. All right, now just trying to heal through it. Waiting for my dispel to come back up. It does, but I got to get the hell out the way. All right, we're okay. Prayer of mending. I still got it. Come on, shoot your prayer of mending. All right, so now it's on the hunter and the rogue. Now this is where it can get a little dangerous. So you dispel one of them. I dispelled the hunter because I know he was way back here and nobody was around him. So now for the rogue, I just have to wait. All right, we killed him. And of course, it's... All right, I dispel him. Once I dispel him, I run. All right, because now, once you get past... You kill those 2, somebody jumps in the cannon, shoots the cannon at the boss. Get the hell out of the cannon, because it blows up. Ton of damage. But if the tank isn't over here by the time these second set of tentacles pop up, pulsing AoE damage, that's just really nasty. So he has to be within melee range as soon as this pops up. So you got to be over here. All right, now it's rinse and repeat. We're still at 24 deaths. We've got 17 seconds. So this is where we do not time it. We could have if there were some unavoidable deaths, and deaths that, you know, I maybe could have saved. And if I hadn't killed myself coming into this final boss, we might have been able to get it. All right, so again, just get out of the way. So at least now everybody is over here killing this guy first, which is good. All right, so once you get rid of him, dispel, it's just the same thing. You dispel the squishier one. And we don't have any squishy people except me in this run. So, right, I get it. And if you get it on yourself as the healer, always dispel yourself first. You can't do anything if you're lying face down in the dirt. All right, did we end up killing the second one first? Yeah, they did. They killed the second one first again. It's like, you can't do that. It's the knockback that kills. Dispel myself. Wait, see, now this tank's got to go. He's got to get over there. I don't know what he's doing. He's got to get over there. These things come up. See, it's up. And now he's not within... Did they take that part out? Maybe they did. This is tough because you got to jump over these planks. Again, if you're in the water, that shark's going to come up. This part is so congested. You see, he's running over to take care of him. He shouldn't. He's running over to take care of him. They shouldn't. Everybody needs to focus on this guy. Now, you can use these stairs to kind of dodge these AoE mechanics, but you got to be careful with the knockback because it will knock you back almost into the water or definitely into the AoE. Just like that. Luckily, I landed in a place that's clear. And we're moving on. And I think from here we do okay. So we have 25 total deaths right now. Oh, what happened? So I'm trying to get out of the way. I got to dispel somebody. I dispelled him. That was a bad choice on my part because he was higher health. So I should have dispelled him first. And then he ends up dying to that dot damage. So again, that was my fault. But we'll be fine because now we've killed him. I don't worry about this guy. Get up on the stairs to avoid the ground damage. He's calling for a res. And Death Knight, I'm just trying to get the hell out of the way of all the swirlies and get over here. The rogue, I think he landed in the water. Let's see, did he land in the worst? The rogue. Oh yeah, look. Oh no, he didn't. So what killed him? He is way up here. So let's watch him. Goes. Oh, see, he lands there right as all those AoEs hit. Oof. That was tough. All right, knockback's coming. Yikes. Luckily, there's no AoEs on the ground. And then once we take him out, then again, just shoot the cannon. Again, get out of the cannon because it still blows up and it will still kill you even though you're at the end of the fight. Now, this comes... They cleared him good. Do it on the Death Knight. And I'm just waiting for this to come back up so I can dispel him. But got to get out of the way of the swirlies and the knockback. But he's down. Somebody jumps in the cannon without dying, hopefully. Again, this will still kill you when this thing explodes. And this dot will still... There we go. And we made it. All right. That was tough. I don't know how long this recording is, and I'm sorry if it went long. I will try to do better. Maybe next time I'll just skip until we get to our first death or get... and I may end up doing that in the editing. Let's see. But this is what I want to do each week. Kind of go through and see what we did, how we did it, what mistakes I made, how I could do better so this way. And then I can look at mechanics better as well. And then hopefully... my healing would just improve. And then maybe you guys get something out of it. Let me know if you do. Or if you think this is pointless and a waste of time, let me know that too. I'm game for that as well. So, all right. So until next week, I am now starting to stream regularly, pretty much every night, maybe about 2 hours per night. And on Fridays when I get off work early, if I can get home and do some streaming then. Unfortunately, my voice comms are not active during Twitch streams just because the living room is right here off of my office, and if I'm in here gabbing and talking while my family's out there, it's no good. So I can usually wait till they go to bed and I can turn on voice, but until then, unfortunately, no voice until we get a bigger house, which we will be doing hopefully within the next year. So bear with me. If I see you in chat, if I see you in the Twitch stream, type something in chat and I'll type back to you, and I can communicate that way. But if I don't have my mic on, I'm not trying to ignore everybody. So, all right, catch me over on Twitch if you can. If not, I will see you guys back here next week for another run. Thanks for watching.